Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. My name is Anne and this is my first vlog ever. So today I'm going to share you guys the idea on how to get a certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage. I know there's a lot of couples out there that are planning to get married, especially on this going on pandemic. And we only have limited information on how or what are we going to do first. That's why I'm going to share you guys um, our own experience on how we get our certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we go. A lot of my friends asking me, what is the first thing we did when we decided to get married here in the Philippines? Um, is it difficult considering my fiance is American citizen? Well, the first thing that we did is we processed a document that is called Certificate of Legal Capacity to Contract Marriage. And that's what I've mentioned earlier. And before we proceed to how and where can we get it, so let me just give you a brief explanation on what or why is this document needed. Well, the Philippine government requires all foreigners to provide a certificate of legal capacity to marry from his or her embassy before filing um, a marriage license. So basically, um, this is the first document that you need to process or accomplish before you can get things done for getting married. Because you cannot fix your wedding date or even get marriage license without this. Why? Because this certification affirms that there are no legal impediments to the foreigner marrying a Filipino. For example, maybe that a foreigner is already married to someone else. And it's kind of like a CENOMAR here in the Philippines, but unlike Philippines and many other foreign countries, the U.S. government does not keep a central statistical registry for like births, um, marriages, and deaths. So they cannot verify this information. So that's it. Moving on to the next question, and how and where can you get it? So actually, there's two offices where you can get it. The first one is from the U.S. Embassy in Manila. All you have to do is book an appointment on their website. Don't worry guys, I will leave a link below. So you just have to click on it. Okay? Alright, so after that you have print the appointment confirmation, I'm sorry. After you get your appointment confirmation, you have to print it out and then bring it on your scheduled date at the U.S. Embassy. Okay? So, what if you are from Visayas or Mindanao? Well, there's actually a consular agency here in Cebu. It's located at the lower ground floor, Waterfront Hotel, Cebu. So same process, you have to book an appointment first because they no longer allow walk-in applicants due to this pandemic. Then make sure you print out your appointment confirmation and bring it to the U.S. Consular agency and present your printout appointment confirmation to the consular agency security personnel so you can obtain your entry. Alright? And by the way, they are open from Monday to Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. only. Take note, guys. You have to book. I'm sorry. You have to arrive at least 30 minutes before your scheduled time slot, because failure to arrive on time without your pre-printed notary documents, you may be asked to rebook your appointment, and it takes another 3 business days. So you have to be there as early as possible. Right? In our case, we arrived there at least an hour before our scheduled time. Alright, so since we are obtaining an affidavit in lieu of certificate of legal capacity to marry, valid U.S. passport is required. You must first print and complete the form before arrival, but do not sign or initial it. In our case, they give us a sample blank affidavit and we print it out. And you must have all the documents required for your notary service with you at the time of your appointment, because they will not gonna provide you the form or print a copy for you at the embassy or at the consular agency. And also, the applicant will need to appear in person and will be and only allowed to be asked to sign the document in front of the notarizing officer. So, moving on, what are the documents you need to bring? Okay, you need to bring first, as I have said earlier, the U.S. valid passport. Second, all your divorce decrees or death certificates that shows the U.S. citizen is free to marry. Alright? And also you have to, there's a payment which is $50 in cash, or you can bring Philippine peso, which is equivalent to 2,500. Or you can use your credit card as well. It's up to you. Okay? So, you fiancés of Americans seeking legal capacities to marry do not need to appear. Alright? Either you can wait outside or you can go shopping. In my case, I've waited my husband outside the consulate for at least about 30 minutes, and that's it. We got our certificate of legal capacity to contract marriage very fast. Alright, so I hope this video served you well. And if you guys have a question, feel free to comment below. I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching. And please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.